week's episode of Facebook Friday. My name's Eric Hammond. I'm with the Orange Stack. Sorry, a lot of content this week. We've been doing a lot of different shows, and I guess they're blending together. So if you're interested, go check out our social marketing video that we do each week and show you guys how to do more with your business through social media. Anyway, my name's Eric Hammond of the Orange Stack. We do this show every single week, Fridays, 10 a.m. Pacific time, and we help you guys grow your business online, in the real world, wherever it is that you want, but these are business growth strategies. So today we're talking about time, right? And the value of your time and what it is that you do in your business. So most of you guys are real estate agents. We've got a couple road guys following us, which is cool. I appreciate following us each week as we do this show. But the point this week that I want to talk about is last week we talked about nailing it before you scale it, which basically means is figure out the systems in your business that you're trying to grow and get them perfected before you add on more team players, right? More people to your business is not going to make things easier until you figure out what you're doing. We talked about last week, if you want to add an ISA member or a buyer's agent or a listing agent, figure out how to take listings, figure out how you work with buyers, your process, all the elements that position has before you give all your leads of a buyer or buyer leads to a buyer's agent. Make sense? Good. So go back and watch that last video if you haven't seen it. But today we're going to talk about your best use of time, right? So now you're growing your team, now you have more people that are part of it, and you're saying, okay, Eric, what do I focus on now? What's the next thing that I need to grow in my business? You need to determine the next 5 or 6 positions in your business that you need to fill out. And maybe you're saying, look, Eric, I don't want to have a team that does 200 transactions a year. I just want to keep it simple. I want to do 40 or 50. Maybe that's your dreams come true. You're doing 40 transactions a year. Figure out what you need on your team to make that happen. What can you delegate to other parts of your team, right? So obviously you probably have a TC, somebody in your business that's helping with all the paperwork and all those parts of it. Maybe you have a stager that you can count on so that you're not over there moving people's couches around, right? Like I've seen the agents out there doing that. Maybe you hire a professional photographer so that you don't have to use your iPhone to take your photos. Hopefully you're not using your iPhone to go take pictures. There's all those little pieces that you can sub out to other people in your team to help you manage your time better, okay? Then it comes down to, again, how many buyers am I working with right now, and is that the best use of my time? Maybe I have a showing assistant that I can start out with so that everybody who's kind of new to looking at buying a house, I can have them go work with, Sally the home shower, and she can work with all the new buyers who are ready to go, and as soon as they're ready to go, I can help Sally in closing those clients become qualified buyers, right? Maybe I have them work with my lender to make sure that they're approved to buy that house. You get the idea. You're warming them up, and you're trying to focus on your best use of time. So start planning out who those next 5 or 6 strategic key members are going to be in your business and how you're going to work with them and how you're going to implement them into your team. One of the things that I did early on in building a couple of my business was I started out with me in the center, right? Like, remember those little charts in school that have all the little spider webs that come out from the middle of it? Put yourself in the middle, okay? And then draw a line out to a new bubble that says TC. So that's a new position that you need to hire. Hire out another position that says showing agent, another one that says professional photographer or stager or listing agent or whatever else that you decide that you need to hire, and figure out a timeline of when you need to start adding all these bubbles to your place. So once you've scaled, or once you've nailed those positions and you understand how all of them work, now you can scale it to other parts of your business. Focus on the best use of your time and you'll be able to do more. Most agents I talk to are doing 15, 20-hour days because they're running all over the place like a chicken with their head cut off because they're trying to do too much. Find a way that you can outsource a lot of these. I don't want to say the word menial because they're not menial. They're very important aspects of your job, but they're probably not the best use of your time. I know what my weaknesses and my strengths are. I know when I started the Orange Stack here, what I had to focus on delegating to other people. I knew that I understood technology and marketing, but I'm not the best person to build out CRMs and funnels and landing pages and the ideal Facebook audience. We've got guys who've been doing this for years who are extremely good at it compared to me. I understand it and I know how to get in front of your right audience, but I'm not the best at it, so I hired that position. We actually have guys that are on the phone selling our product because they're better at sales than I am. I know that I'm not the best at sales, but I can put them in the right position and help them succeed, and it makes everything out there win for all of us, okay? Getting the idea? Maybe you're not the best listing agent on your team. Maybe you're a better manager of people and you can help people get better at their skill and better at their trade and getting there. but you need to focus on something else. So find out your best talents, your best abilities, your best resources, and focus on that and hire the rest, right? I can't remember right now the phrase that goes, but hire the best and forget the rest, something like that. So find out what it is that you have your strengths, and find out what your weaknesses are. And maybe that's going to take a little while, right? Maybe train's coming. Maybe it's going to take you a month to figure out what that is, and you've got to determine how that works in your business. But you're already going to know who you are. You're going to know the things that you love and the things that you hate. Find out all the things, like divide a sheet of paper. I'm looking right in the middle of the camera, right? This side of the camera is everything that I love about my business and all the things that I want to do and focus on. This side of the camera is everything that I hate. I hate doing this. There's the train, guys. Wave to the train. What are all the things that I hate about my business? I hate this, I hate that, I don't want to do these things. Get those out of the way. Find a way to delegate that stuff to somebody else who loves it. Don't hire somebody else who hates it. Hire somebody who loves those kind of things. If you don't like cold calling, it's going to show up every single day when you get on the phone. Hire somebody who loves to be on the phone. Guys, so surprisingly, there's people who love to get on the phone 8 hours a day and call. Even if you got to designate that to somebody in the Philippines who's got a pretty good English accent, find out how to make that happen if that's your weakness, right? Maybe you're not so good at contracts and paperwork and all that. That's why you hire a TC. Focus on the things that you're good at and hire the rest out to somebody else. This is going to help you so much in your business. I know you're thinking, I got to do it all. I've got to keep all this control. I've got to figure out how to do it myself because I can't afford to hire somebody else. What would it do if you didn't have to? What would it do for your business if you didn't have to be on the phone, for example, for 4 hours a day? You might get a little rough on trying to close people, but what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to do more of what you're good at for 4 hours a day. And now you can hire somebody to set appointments for you for 4 hours a day. What if during a 4-hour period, you ended up paying them $200 a day to be on the phone for 4 hours, but that generated a new listing appointment every single day for you? What would that do for your business, right? Think about the benefit of what it could do, not the cost of how much it's going to take from your pocketbook. If you think about things as a cost of doing business, it's going to sound negative in your mind, but if you said, this is the investment that I need to make to get my business from here to the next level, you're going to understand that it's a huge rewarding business, okay? Or a huge rewarding opportunity. I just got off the phone with somebody, and maybe she's watching this. We had to end our call a little bit quickly, but I was just talking to her about the cost of doing business, and our product is not the cheapest option out there. There's a lot of other options when it comes to lead generating for you and appointment setting and all that. But it's the cost of how much time this is going to free up in your day. One of the things that we focus on is setting appointments for agents to go list houses. Not leads, not phone numbers and names and all that you've got to pick up the phone and keep tracking down, but physical appointments that you go show up to. Tuesday at 10 o'clock, I know where I'm going to be because of this system, right? So what does that do for your life and allowing you the freed up schedule to go do if you knew you didn't have to spend so much time tracking down leads? That's why we charge a little bit more for our product, because we can. Because it's worth it only having to show up to appointments and not have to track down these Zillow leads that you're getting hundreds of every month. The point is, again, put your time where it's best spent. Figure out what your cost per hour is. If your cost per hour is $50 an hour or $500 an hour or $5,000 an hour, designate everything that's below that amount, okay? Find people who can do the $10 an hour stuff, the $40 an hour stuff, whatever that is that you need to designate out in your business so that you can focus on the most productivity, the highest producing business that you can. Hopefully this helps you. I know this is kind of a short one, but it's very direct and to the point. You guys got to figure out the best use of your time. Go claim some of your life back, right? This has been spring break for my kids and my family, and it's been fun hanging out with my little girls, swimming to them this week and doing things, and it's because I know how to prioritize my life and put the things that matter most to me up front and do those things, and then push everything else back that can be offset to do somebody else. If you guys are living 7 days a week, 20 hours a day in your business, it's probably not the life that you've designed. It's the thing that became the beast of your results. So go find a way to get some of your life back. And if you enjoy 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, keep doing it. That's awesome. But I don't think you can sustain it forever, and I don't think you probably do love it. You probably want some time to go do other things. Go find time to hang out on the beach. Go find time to write a book, to go sailing, to take a week off and do nothing in Costa Rica, right? Find the times to do the things that you enjoy, and that's what designating or delegating the busy parts of your life to somebody else can do for you. So hopefully this helps. I'd love to hear some of the things that you're going to delegate in your life in the comments below. Just post some of the things that I'm going to give up this week, right? I'm going to give up paperwork. I'm going to give up showing houses, whatever it is. tell me some of the things that you're going to start delegating to other people in your business this week, and get the ball rolling. Love to see some of the things that people are going to offset and not have to do anymore in their real estate career. So thanks for following along each week. Be sure to check back next Friday as we uncover more business growth strategies and helping you build the perfect team and the perfect business so that you can do what you want. Thanks guys for following along. Again, my name is Eric Campbell with Orange Stack. I really appreciate it. See you on the next one.